10 seconds to pick.
Now, the unfortunate thing about
Hurry,
this is that they
hurry.
did effectively have to take...
The Lumiere's underneath the T1 top, though.
Lumiere gets taken down. At the same time, Sebas is getting chased through his jungle here. Analog won't go any further than that, but the Lumiere kill really is going to be just a random tornado he could throw in there, but he's holding his fire for now. They actually find a much easier target as Katyu just kind of walks in. Very unfortunate for the Crystal Maiden. Theolacor and Analog team up for that kill, and at least it keeps Seb onto Oscar, but they at least bully him a bit. But now the Morph is in some very costly rotation from Sebas. Didn't have a rune or anything like that, so he's going to have to try and make some sort of play onto Gardic. I think they've got it here. The Avalanche comes through, and that's enough lockdown. No chance for the stick cog play, and that's going to make this feel a little bit better. Right? Sebas gets the kill, he'll clean up a stack, and now this rotation is worth it.
It hurts. And now the fight, the rune doesn't spawn, and Sebas just has to
Guardian,
watch
though,
oh yeah,
comes in, Oscar stuns it up, Analog is in trouble, surrounded by 4 heroes. Yeah, that went from a 3v1 to a 1v4 in a couple of seconds.
action from Lumiere there, and he immediately buys a fluffy hat and then sells it. Knowing how he's dying, but what bottom?
What
And
happened
Sebas.
there? Power throws down the Chronosphere. Sebas is in some trouble. Spiders are trying to chase him. The Spawn Spiderling's nuke is there, and there was an interesting interaction in there. Sebas goes down. The cookie was thrown into the Chrono onto Vitali. Obviously, Vitali...
Slayers, they're still looking for Lumiere, and
Oh, they got him again.
oh, again, it happened. No shift. Well, Sladen's just too good.
Man, and yeah, there you go. Tip that, man. Sladen's setting all...
Horison, well, Katyu is incredibly dead there. Even though they were
Yeah.
going on Sebas, and yeah, maybe they get the trade.
Analog gets stunned, taken down. Avalanche now deployed onto Theolacor. The tossback is going to be there as well. And Theolacor, I do not believe he's getting out of this one. Vitali's trying to play around the edges, looking for some nuke damage, but not enough to find the kill, and, well, there we go. That was...
Gotten you over the hump, and they're still using Oscar, which is exactly what they should do, and actually, ooh,
Now that
Sebas
the
big jump
tornado's been
play.
used, Sebas is going to go in, but yeah, he has no backup. Katyu's already fallen. Sladen and Oscar are nearby, but Sebas is already losing so much of his health. Sladen, though, when he went for the tossback onto Gardic, but Gardic is trying to set up. Vitali and Theolacor are getting in there, and if they trade for Sebas, they're going to be more than happy with it. They do find that trade. Oscar's already kind of making his escape, though, so they're not going to jump onto him, but if you're Hokori, this is exactly what you want. Support for 2, Tier 1 tower take.
Dagger is nowhere right now.
Yeah, not even the slightest bit of progress towards it after the boots get picked up, but they are looking for something. They're looking for Vitali here. They toss Katyu onto him, so they will get the root down, and that is a kill that they desperately needed. They honestly do it cleanly, and I like the reactions from Sladen. They drop the ward, they see him, Sladen knows, I can't hit him immediately, but obviously, no matter which of his teammates he threw, someone was going to be able to get a root or a stun down.
Yeah, really good stuff. Really sick play. And there is a retort. There is the support smoked up right now, looking in an Orchid reveal. And with that, oh, do they get the Void?
Well,
No.
The kisses are doing some work, though.
Oh.
It will come through eventually. And, well, I'm not really sure now. Analog gets taken down. Sladen will be traded out. The freezing field from Katyu, it's doing some damage. The Theolacor is actually going to go down. Katyu somehow still didn't die for so much time. That gets enough for Oscar and Sebas to jump in for the kill. Oscar now might have trouble jumping out, because Vitali is here. Oscar will look for the TP. Does he make it? No, he doesn't. Adaptive Strike stuns him out of his TP, and Lumiere cleans up the kill. So, in the end, 4 for 3. Yeah, 4 for 3 is the trade, so Hokori will get the win.
Nice scan.
Heroes were kind of wrapping their way around here. Sebas is going to try to jump forward first, looking for the creeps. I don't think he realizes how many heroes are here, but Sladen, well, hero plays. Step up, tank the gank, allow Sebas to get away, but there is going to be a casualty elsewhere on the map as Katyu. Well, he gets spotted in the river. Analog gets in there for the Sunstrike. It doesn't find the kill, but it does get him a free assist. But here's the important bit. Right? Or not struggle, but struggle in terms of their ability to actually do plays like this. As Gardic just walks right up to Sebas. He's going to hold the hook for as long as he can. Throws it out now. Tornado's coming in. The timing's just a tiny bit off, but... Oh,
no.
hold on.
Into
Of all
loving
the
hands of
places.
Lumiere.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And I mean, It is 4 heroes rotating for his storm.
Away until the very end, and it's just kind of gonna be one of those games for Sebas. Maybe the Witchblade changes that, but at this point, I don't really know if it's even the Witchblade anymore, because he's saving up 2k gold, but his teammate not going to be able to save up much of anything. And now Oscar's in. The delay on the Solar Guardian may cost him a little bit, but I don't know. Katyu's coming in with a freezing field. Never mind. Canceled by the tornado. But they're still looking for Analog. The problem is he's not dying, and Sebas is, well, he's disarmed, but he can still zip. He's going to be able to find that kill. Now, does he get away? No, he doesn't. Spawn Spiderling's nuke will finish the job. And this is the part where Infamous may just have to try and run for their lives with whoever they have left. Katyu, no. Worth a shot, but he won't make it out. And now that flare, I think it flew over Sladen, and it gets direct vision on Oscar, so they're going to make their way forward. I was just saying is completely irrelevant because they lose sight of the Tiny long enough for him to just TP away.
Yeah, but they realize that Oscar is still up here, even though Oscar's, taking no prisoners. He's going to just kill Garlic in his own cogs, but seeing him without a TP, it might be a slightly longer kill, but Lumiere should have this, and yeah.
There we go. Just a goofy-looking play there, but in the end, the game changer, as you said, but 22 minutes in, and that's looking like their first opportunity to really shift momentum. It's not a great sign, as Katyu is... well, he's gonna try, I guess is the way to phrase that. Freezing Field comes out, 2 is still top. He's got his TP up now. He's got to basically TP right this second, but they're looking for him. They've got the flare down, the jetpack's coming in, Gardic is looking for his moment. Analog honestly could just start the fight himself, but he's waiting for reinforcements. The dilation comes out, Kataro knows, I'm slowed by the Ghost Walk, somebody's here. But he is still going to get jumped in on. Does die, however, the rest of the lineup, rather than supporting him, actually ran into Lumiere first, and they did kill him. So, at this point, that trade's pretty solid. This trade is kind of bad, though. Sebas does get taken down. He jumps the gun trying to go for Analog alone, and I suppose that does stop any sort of high ground threat, ET, but the heroes that you wanted to have gold...
make him really sad. Sladen, nope. Oh, they found him.
They get the vision. Lumiere's going to morph into the Tiny... okay, he uses the toss. I was going to say he morphed into him, but then didn't use anything, but the toss does come through. They're going to be able to find that kill pretty easily, and... well, if you're Infamous...
that's in their tank.
Lumiere, okay. He's going to TP out. He was pretty close to Sebas, but Sebas doesn't see him, but they know their target. They want Kataro. The problem is they're the ones getting jumped in on first. Gardic is going to get blown up right away, and now Lumiere, he doesn't have much backup, but here come the TPs. Here comes the buyback. Gardic is back in. Kataro's going to be forced to BKB, looking to TP himself home, and he will make it out. Ooh, just barely. The hookshot was seconds behind him, but they do manage to get out. While they were doing that, though, Analog... I believe he just, well, didn't solo kill Sebas. Theolacor was there to help him, and Theolacor has to stay behind to make sure his teammate gets out. But if you're Infamous, I'm not 100% sure that you really care about the cost of that play.
He did, and now, well, you don't have a smoke to get Kataro in. So your Faceless Void still has to jump at nighttime, and, well, there goes Katyu. Can't do much about that, but the glyph's also used, and with no BKB for 10 seconds, nobody's coming back. This is most likely just going to be the bottom racks, at least in a position where I don't know if you want to fight for it, because how much damage do you actually have? There's 20 seconds on Solar Guardian. I don't think they're going to try this at all.
But they're trying to fake like they're going, and Sladen is actually going to jump. Avalanche, toss is going to be there. They're looking for some lockdown. They force out Analog's BKB. The problem is Sladen does end up going down, and now, well, they're going to lose Katyu again. That's a dieback from your Crystal Maiden, and Lumiere's actually going to go in onto Kataro, trying to win the Bash War. Will he actually do so? It looks like he will. No. Sladen comes in. There's the Avatos helping out his teammates. Do they have enough damage, though? No, they don't. Lumiere, even with the Aegis, wasn't willing to go down there if he didn't have to, and... well, honestly, fair enough, right? If he dies there, sure, he comes back, but his team was so out of position, I don't think they would have gained anything from using the Aegis in that position. As Sladen, that's not the spider you were looking for. Unfortunate, as he does go down. Lumiere, though, jumps back in. He's going to get pulled in by the Vortex. Kataro, will he pull the trigger? Chronosphere is available, but he doesn't want to use it on the first life. The problem is, well, if they're not going to use Chrono, I really don't think there's much of a fight to be had. They're going to try to jump in with Oscar, but that immediately falls apart. Kataro still will not Chrono, but he's lost his teammate. Oscar goes down, the mid-rack's taken in its entirety, and listen, if you're not going to go for it, says Lumiere, I'm going for Megas.
I think the lineup was just way too hard to execute from Infamous this time around. And well, Kataro, let's see it.
Maybe the jump. Lumiere looking for him. Oh my god.
Yep.
I did not think he was going to take that quickly. Wow.
Yeah, the other benefit, and yep, there you go. There's
Good
the GG. Yeah, he dies. The other very good benefit of becoming a Faceless Void with Agnum Scepter on one, because you can do that. Pretty gross, pretty darn gross. In kind of a repeat fashion here. That's how Hokori's game 1 of their last series against Infamous went, where they just kind of owned them and won in 30 minutes, but now it's time for Infamous to turn things around here, but a very important win for Hokori.
They get the first one on the board. They snap that losing streak